Hello, everybody. I am Michael Aragoni here. I am the head speech coach at Cary Grove High School. And so this video here is just kind of in lieu of parent night, despite our the time that we lost electricity here in the building. So it would have been a little difficult to present. So I'm going to give this little short video to you guys here in order to kind of give you some more information, some volunteer opportunities, and all that other good stuff. I'm going to try to make it quick, especially for those who already kind of know the gist, but more of like just an opportunity to get to know me and all that. But here are our coaches here. This is obviously me, my beautiful wife. We just got married this summer, so that was exciting. Here we have Miss Lamb, and she is a fantastic coach. She's been here for a couple of years, helping out our students with their events. And here we have Miss Novak, who's very, very experienced, very seasoned, knows, is a very good resource for me. So, yeah, absolutely. Now, these emergency contact forms right here, these are, if you're getting this email, that means you've already filled it out. And, within there, just your email, some important information that we got to know if there's an emergency, obviously, as well as some opportunities to get involved and to, come, be able to be a judge, in which you're going to learn more about coming up here pretty soon. Going to get rid of these little lines here. So important events to remember up here. First year on team bonding. It's actually on Saturday, October 27th. Now, we had a tournament that was on the team bonding day. And, unfortunately, it was at Huntley. And one of the coaches needed to cancel the tournament just due to health reasons. So on this day here for the team bonding, we're going to be, we're going to have some pizza served. It's going to go from 8 to 2 o'clock. We'll have some pizza, we'll play some games, improv games, and do some skits and, just kind of build up that team morale that we need. It's going to be a nice time to have everybody all together because we know we've had a lot of plays and all that good stuff. So then we have the CG mock tournament, which is on Saturday, November 3rd, which can be a really good opportunity for you guys to get involved and volunteer. Come see your students' work. What they've been producing for the past few months here. So that's going to be more information about that and how I want you guys, or I would like for you to be involved. And then we have our home tournament here. And this is my very first tournament that I'm running. So I have a lot of help and support, but I don't have enough. So parents, I'm going to really need your help with this in terms of judging, concessions. I know that I've heard the angles. They've been, pretty good with this process. So I'm going to be relying heavily on a lot of resources here. Moving up next here, we have weekly meetings. And, they're expected to come into our Tuesday meeting every single week, unless they've contacted me prior via email. Usually I get students who come up to me and tell me, I can't make it. Well, I can't remember because there's a lot of things going on during the day. So I asked them to email me, and it's just very important to be coming to these meetings so that they're checking in and finding out what the important stuff that they need to know. So again, outside of all the other times and their required practice times, this is a mandatory meeting. So for those of you who don't know what speech team is, it's a competitive team. And it's being part of a team that, requires a lot of skills that we're developing here, communication, practicing, learning how to support each other, and also, again, competing competitively. Back in my history is I used to participate in speech back when I was in high school. And so I really enjoy the competitive aspect of it, but I also really enjoyed the camaraderie that we had as a team. So these skills have helped me become a better speaker, develop my leadership skills. And, like I said, I had a lot of fun. It's an experience that I really am glad that I had because it is really what kind of built my foundational skills to become a teacher. So the speech team does consist of 14 events. And, in order to participate, they must have the academic eligibility, passing 4 out of their 5 majors. We usually don't have many problems with this. So I'm just going to kind of breeze past this. And so, our team, we value just being a team, coming together, helping each other, teaching each other, what are ways that we can grow and, bouncing off ideas. So I value creating that positive atmosphere that we need in order to become the best darn speech team in the state. So, absolutely. Ms. Suko, who was the coach prior, who passed on the torch to me, would very overwhelming, but we're making it through right now. Definitely am. But we're creating a culture of success. We work hard and early, and we challenge each other to do our best, and we do not fear failure. The big theme is that we want our students to fail, and if they're going to fail big, because that's how you learn and then that's how you grow, is you learn from failure. If you could think about a time that when you really failed something, or you just did not, you didn't do too well at something, well, that feeling is something you don't want to feel again. So that is why you try to get better. So the events here, I'm not going to really dive into these because I want to keep this video short for you, but we have them in 4 different categories here: public address, acting, which, a lot of our, I do a lot of work with, the limited prep, a lot of Miss Novak, and Black Book is Miss Novak, and Miss Lamb, and in the public address is also kind of a combination of all of us. So, your student is definitely in one of those events if you're watching this video right now. So feel free to ask them more about it, or you can always email me and I can give you more of a insight. But when it comes to the CG MAC tournament, I'm going to be teaching you more about these events and how you could be a potential judge. It's a really cool and fun time to be a judge. So becoming an official member, your students are official members if they're reading this or if you're watching this right now. 1 hour after school is all we require, but there's a lot more who go above and beyond, and that's what we really do like and we appreciate. They also must record their practice time, so I know when they are practicing. I can't be in all places at once. And now I know this says you should communicate with Ms. Suko, but that is you should be communicating with me if you cannot attend a tournament no later than Tuesday of that week. So it's important that your student does email me if they cannot attend a meeting or a meet, the Tuesday before that tournament, because I have to get in all of this information. I have to get it all into the system in order to write the checks out and pay for our events. I'm not saying that you guys are paying for events and for these competitions, we are as a school. But I got to know exact times and also how many judges, and how many people am I bringing with, so I can keep account of all of our students. Here's an example of our practice log that the students fill out. And again, we practice every single day from 3 to 5. And you can choose the days that you practice based on your availability. Now that we're starting to get closer to tournaments, we are practicing a lot. And I'm usually here till about 6 or 7 with some kids, who really do need that support. And so we're practicing here in my room, Ms. Suko's old room, or her current room, and also the media center. Practicing requirements, like I said, 1 hour per week, and it's all recorded. And also, if we have conflicts, again, I cannot stress enough that the students do email me about these conflicts, and they know that. So we work very closely with all the other departments, like the theater, the music. So I know when things are going on, and I understand. I've been in the same situation. I was playing football on the speech team. I was in musicals. So, I started my own special needs club. There was many things that was going on. So I completely get it. I'm well aware. Here's our schedule. And again, on the 27th here, that is canceled. And again, that is going to be a team bonding day. Here we have our CG MAC tournament. And that is what I would love for you guys to be a part of in 3 ways. 1, I'm going to educate you guys how to be a judge if you would like to be, or refresh some of you who already were judges in the past. I stress, I really need some of the parents' help here when it comes to judging, because that means that we do not have to pay for judges, and we can use the money for our students. And so when it comes to that mock tournament, you're going to have the opportunity from 8 to 9 o'clock to learn more about speech team and how to be a judge.